Bonjour, bonsoir. Hello, everybody. So we have a very challenging subject, which is war and peace in the Middle East. What role for the Europeans? It's very challenging because the Europeans played a big role, of course, in reshaping, after the victory of the British and the French in the First World War, the reshaping of the Ottoman Empire. And in the San Remo conference, America was not there. So they divided the Middle East. But since '56, the failure of the Suez expedition, the Europeans, the mainly concerned Europeans, the French and the British, were quite absent of the Middle East. They came back a little bit with the Madrid conference, a little bit. And yes, for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, you know the say, the Americans are paying for the bombs, for the Israeli bombs. UN is paying for the food, and EU is paying for the reconstruction. But that was so now to talk about this matter and war and peace in the Middle East. It's not only Israeli-Palestinians, but it's also maybe Turks and Kurds through Julani in Syria. It can be also a war, of course, between Israel and Iran. When I met Netanyahu in his office 1 month ago, he told me that no way that Iran will be never nuclear. You have a war in Sudan between the army and the border security forces of Houthi. We have a problem with the Houthis in Yemen. So to answer this very challenging question, what can be the role of the Europeans? We will ask questions, very quick questions. To first, Mohamed Maharoun is kind of our host here. He's from Dubai. He's General Director of the Dubai Public Policy Research Center, and before that he founded Busola, so he was before specialized on the, if I understood, the relationship between the Emirates and the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. We have Marc Ecker. Marc is Deputy General Director of IFRI. IFRI, you know that Thierry is the president of IFRI, so Marc is Deputy Director, and he has wrote a book on the 20 Years War, which is started, in 2001, 2021. He's a renowned specialist of terrorism in France, among other things. And we have Volker Perth, who is a Senior Distinguished Fellow of the German Institute for International and Security Affairs, which is the biggest think tank, foreign policy think tank in Europe. And he used to be a United Nations Deputy Secretary General, and he was a special envoy or representative, whatever, for Sudan. And Sudan is still at war today.